Hey guys, what's happening? So, where are the CRF300L's, the 2023s? You know how this goes. It's been bad. It's actually been bad ever since before the CRF300L come out. It actually got hard to get the CRF250Ls, but my son has one ordered, a 2023 CRF300L, so I'll know as soon as they get here, because he's like one of the first ones that should be getting one at his shop, dealer. But it's a big mess. I talked to the guy I know in Thailand, and he said that it's all because of, they can't get all the parts. There's so much things, because of all the shutdowns. And it's crazy. They've had a lot more shutdowns over there in Japan, China, Thailand, all those countries over there. A lot more shutdowns than we have. And it's not like, they can just build the bike and say they don't have this display for the dash. Well, they can have the bikes all built up, and they have lots of bikes built up, and they may be waiting for one part, and you can't ship the bike without it. Even if it was, say, foot pegs, they got to wait for the foot pegs to come in. You can't ship the bike without it, so it's not like that they don't have a lot of it and they're not building them, you know. And the market is so demanding for the dual sports right now because they're extremely popular, and they're really hard to get, really hard to keep up, because it's not just the United States, it's all the countries. You got to realize too. So waiting on all the parts. There has actually, what he told me was there has already been some shipped to the United States. I don't know which places they're going to. I don't know that, but so maybe some places will start getting some soon. There also has been a lot of 2022s, not just the 23s. So they're still shipping them. A lot of shops are still going to get some 2022s and 2023s. So we'll see what they get. So if you're looking to buy, as far as the CRF300L, unless you want the LS, which is the lower seat, the shorter version, it comes in gray, and I don't know 100% if they're going to have the gray in the standard 300L, but anyway, you just will get a 2022 unless you just want that 1 year model newer. Um, Otherwise, it's going to be identical. They're not changing the CRF 300L at all. I guess they are putting hand guards on, which is the ones kind of like on the Rally. The cheap ones is just plastic. There's no metal reinforcement or nothing. They're just not making enough changes to make it worthwhile to wait to get a 23 over a 2022. So basically, it's identical bike. So hopefully, here in another 30 days, maybe, we should start seeing some of the United States. Now, of course, they're going to go to the biggest Honda powerhouse dealers first. One of them is like Springfield, Missouri, that down there. They usually get them pretty quick, and they get a lot of them, so because they're a pretty big dealer. But that's where they're going to go first. The smaller shops won't get them as fast, and most of it, when they do ship them, they're only going to get like maybe two 300Ls and then maybe two rallies is what they'll get, unless they get some 2022 models. So I do know a lot of people have money down on a 2022, not necessarily a 23, and they may get 23s. Some of the places may get 23s before they get the 22s. So, and the price increase, if it is any, will be a couple $100, I'm sure. That seems like about what they do over 2022. The 2023 will be a couple $100 more. So hopefully that clears it up. That there is, as far as I know, and as far as he said, there is some that has been shipped, and A lot of 2022s are being shipped, you know, which is the identical thing. So I don't know what they do. You know, if they're shipping them, they just stamp them with a different date and different serial number and say this is a 23. Throw the hand guards on it. This is a 23. But I'm afraid a lot of shops are just going to start getting the 23s now because it's so late. Not going to be as many 22s out there. So other than buying a used one, if you can buy a used one, but my goodness, I don't know that I'd buy a used one because it's crazy that a lot of people have a used one for sale. They want as much as you can buy a new one. If you're going to pay that much, just wait and buy a new one. And the best way to get one, if you want one, is to get to your shop now and get in line. People that wait and wait, like at our shop, it's only like $200. You put $200 down, and then you're on the list. And like if you're number 4 down the line, well, the 4th one they get in, you're going to get it. You know, and a lot of times, those 3 that are in front of you will back out and decide not to get it, or 1 or 2 of them. If they do, then you're going to get yours quicker. So, but I can tell you, if you don't put money down on it, you're just going to have to get lucky that they get one in that's not actually already spoken for. So hopefully you guys can get your hands on one. Like I said, my son has one ordered, and hopefully he'll get his soon. But he's pretty excited to get it. So maybe maybe it'll be a month, maybe it'll be 2 months. I'm hoping a month. I don't know how long it takes to come across seas, but you know, with all that stuff. But the logistics is a big deal, you know, trying to get them over here. So, but that is the big holdup. The big holdup is they got tons and tons of bikes built. I mean, a lot of them, and they just don't have every part to finish it up. It might be, he said, the instrument cluster, which is this right here, the display. So they're waiting on a lot of those to come from wherever they come from. A lot of the stuff actually comes from Japan. The bikes are built in Thailand, but a lot of these parts actually come from the factory in Japan and other countries. So until they get the parts, and they can't send the bikes out. You know, so anyway, hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Keep hanging in there. Go put your money down if you want one. If you don't put your money down, don't worry about getting one because you're probably not going to for a while. But thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. Check out the links below. Click the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Right on.